The Conjuring 2 is the sequel to the first Conjuring, which is directed by James Wan. Also, this movie is directed by James Wan, who directed Saw, Insidious movies, and some puppet movie. I don't even know what it's called, and I haven't seen it, and I heard it's probably kind of bad. What this movie is about is the return of the Warrens, who were paranormal investigators, and now they off to England to help this family, including this little girl, which is now possessed by this old guy that used to live in a house named Bill Wilkin. So now they have to try and get her haunting spirits out of there, and this is probably one of the most, this is based on a true story, and it's one of the most toughest cases to face, you know what I mean. Now this movie I was excited because I loved James Wan. He was probably the best horror director today because he directed great horror films, including the first Conjuring, which I really loved. It was probably one of my favorite horror films of all time, and it's produced by him, but it's terrible. Why director of Mortal Kombat Annihilation, one of the worst movies ever? Why? Are you freaking serious? Why? So The Conjuring 2, I just went there with an open mind, and oh my god, this film was damn scary, and what I mean by scary, it's freaking good. Probably one of the best horror films of this year, so far this year. Let's hope Lights Out beats it, but I don't think Lights Out will beat it, because Conjuring 2 will be on my best list, because this movie was damn freaking good. What I liked about the movie is the cast of the movie. Oh my god, Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, I think her name is. They have great chemistry together as the Warrens. They were really great in this movie, especially Patrick Wilson. I loved his performance. His performance is more stronger than the first performance. I even love the family, especially the little girl. She was great in this movie. Like, whenever something happened, she was scared. She was really scared, like how realistic it looks. And speaking of scary parts, this movie was freaking creepy. I got goosebumps when I was watching this film. I was like in the edge of my seat. Oh my god, all the scares in the movie make me so intense. And some jump scares are like, how James Wan did that? That was amazing. I just think James Wan was a great horror director. He knows how to make horror films. He knows how to make jump scares that's scary, because usually every horror films in these days are just like jump scare, jump scare, jump scare. This is different. This is all landscape shots, and this is actually a different horror film. This is not just a horror film, it's also a film about marriage between the Warrens, like how it handles, and it handles pretty well in this movie. Yes, the music, the soundtrack was also fantastic in this movie. I enjoyed this soundtrack. I would probably buy the soundtrack and listen to the comment and remind me how scary, how terrifying this movie is, because oh my god, how terrifying this movie is. Oh my gosh. I do have one negative though. There are some scenes in the movie that are just a little too slow in my opinion. And it was also freaking long, but it didn't feel that long in my opinion. So at the end, The Conjuring 2 was probably one of my favorite horror films of this year, and was it good as the first one? I'm gonna say yes. I like this film more than the first one. Even though the first one was creepy, this one's like more scarier and more tougher and much better and much more character development from the first movie. Even though the first one has very good character development. I'm gonna give The Conjuring 2 an A. The Conjuring, I gave it an A minus. If you guys don't know, if I didn't review it, but I gave it an A minus because there's one negative about it. But yeah, so have you seen The Conjuring 2? What do you think of it? Comment below, let me know what you think, and make sure to subscribe to my movie reviews and everything, and have a nice day. Done movie reviewing. You didn't expect that?